It's easy to tell yourself you can do it later. You probably missed the chance to do it, so what's the point now? Unfortunately, sometimes it's not too late. There's this thing I started doing, well, until this story. Every day before I head into work, I go walking for about an hour or two, sometimes stopping for breakfast, but as a way to get a little, perspective, I guess. On my walk, I go past the old field. It looks very different now. Everything looks different. I remember walking around here with my childhood friend Topher as a kid. He was this weird, chubby little kid that wore the same clothes and ate the same homemade lunch every day. He was definitely different than the others. We were each other's only friends, so we always walked around here together. There was this card game we would play on the weekdays. We would play for hours and hours. Whoever lost would have to do 10 push-ups. 10 whole push-ups. It was our own way of working out. He eventually got really good at the card game, and the push-ups became too much for my skinny arms. The alternative became buying him ice cream every time I lost. We made a lot of promises to each other. I remember us writing down promises on small cards and posting them around the park to remember to keep them, I guess. We went to different middle schools. Maybe his parents moved or something. It's not important. Luckily, we stayed in touch, somewhat. Nothing more than a hey once in a blue moon. That eventually drifted too. But I had it pretty good. I made other friends. My parents had decent jobs, and before I knew it, I was in high school. I hadn't spoken to Topher for a few years when I randomly bumped into him on the way home from class. He was quiet now, an awkward dude. He was surprised to see me, but didn't say a word. I asked him how he was, and all I got was a blank stare. "Well, it was good to see you too," I told him, and then walked away. What was that about? Why didn't he want to talk to me? Then I realized it's been 3 years since I graduated from high school. I was already in my last year of university. How could I forget? We became really different people. He wasn't quiet and awkward, and I'm a freaking law student who didn't shut the fuck up. It's crazy how we get so consumed in our daily lives and we forget about what's important. I did really well. Graduated from a top university, and when I finished, my girlfriend proposed to me. Modern, huh? I got a job at a major law firm. We got a nice place in the North End. She was finishing her studies. I worked a lot. It was okay. We hung out on Sundays. She graduated and got an internship doing something wonderful in Angola? Yeah, I have no idea either. As fast-paced as life can be, Topher and I grew further and further apart, and we never had the chance to meet. On one of my walks, I see the old promises we would write to each other, one of them saying, "We'll always be there for each other." Vaguely, a suppressed memory comes to me of Topher getting beaten up, making eye contact, and me walking without even a second glance. I see more and more promises, some we wrote together and some I've never seen before. Sick to my stomach, I keep reading the promises as fast as I can until I get the last one. I can't take it anymore. I'm so alone. I keep wishing you'd be here for me, but you never are. I'm trying to stay strong, but I can't keep fighting alone. How many times do we blow off our friends, thinking nothing of it, casting a blind eye to their cries for help, making excuses to make ourselves feel better? I probably missed the chance to reconnect, so what's the point now? Unfortunately, sometimes it's just too late.